The table was a sacred place. It was the center of our being, and everything that happened there would change our lives forever. Okay. My dad always used to say, in Italian, senza memoria vita non esiste. Without memory, life does not exist. This is my grandmother, my mother's mother, Rose Antonia de Becco, and this is me. That's my father. This is the photograph that inspired the book. I came upon a photograph that I had never seen before. Black and white and brown and yellow and chipped along the edge. Slightly worn and somewhat faded, but well preserved for many years. I wrote a book for my father. When my father was sick, we knew that he was dying. I wanted to share my memories of growing up with my father so that he truly understood how important he was in my life and the lives of other people. I don't think he really knew. Chapter 3 of the book is Weekends. The book was really a gift to my father, and then as others in the family began to read it, they asked if they could have a copy of it. Well, I didn't have a copy of it, so I decided that I would just write a book and try to get it published, and so that's what I did. The title of the book is My Father's Shoes. Saturdays and Sundays have always been a joy. We had donuts in the morning with bacon, eggs, and ham. Scrambled by the dozen, eggs were heaped into a pan. The eggs went in with onions, then potatoes, then some cheese, then freshly chopped tomatoes, and some garlic or some salt. One of the things that I loved to do with my father, I would come home late at night after being out with friends, and we had this routine. We would go into the kitchen and we would cook. At 11:30, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, we would cook meals. This is the good stuff. And one of the meals we would cook, because it was fast and very inexpensive, was the ricotta with the angel hair. This is where the memory comes in. My dad used to do this over marinara sauce, and I adapted it to putting it over the ricotta. Do the crushed red pepper now. It's a beautiful memory. Not only was it his favorite meal, it was a trigger for him, for the memories that he had, and it became then a reference for me in terms of the memories that I have of my father. Our table was the meeting place for every generation. We were nourished by tradition and by the fruit of honest labor. We cherished what they did for us and who we had become. But more than nourish, it sustained us in our hearts and in our souls. It paid homage to the people who preserved our way of life.